Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the continuation of the sixth season of the Stallion Cup Exped Conference. Once again, my name is Rowy Sacote, and this is our second game for today. It's the number one seed, Studio 300, who only got their first loss in the tournament last game against Anthem Metro Shen, matching up against Shuna McDavid, standing at the 10th spot with a 2-5 record. And we are live once again in the home of the AYSN Sports Centers. Look at that. A travel was called on Martin Reyes at the start of this ball game. So ball goes to Shuna McDavid. Shuna McDavid naman, after getting 3 straight losses, they got the win last game against Pet 1 Kent Floors. As friendly bounce for Aaron Ko. Aaron Ko last game only scored 1 point, played for 10 minutes. So let's see if that will be a good sign for him. Spin move. Oh, good steal by Gino Noel. Here comes Shuna McDavid again. Shuna McDavid's strong suit is their points from turnovers. As they are the second best team in this conference in terms of points from turnovers, averaging 18.4 points per game. So every time nakaka-turnover yung mga kalaban nila, they are capitalizing on those one. Martin Reyes grabbing that rebound. Why not? The second best rebounder in this tournament as Martin Reyes cleans it up. Like what I mentioned, he's the second best rebounder in this tournament, averaging 15.5 rebounds per game. Here comes Jert. Gives it here, but a miss for Gino Noel. Here comes Studio 300. Gamboa looking. Cheng Lai. Right wing is up and good from downtown. Enrique Cheng Lai. Studio 300 is actually averaging 25.5% from 3-point territory. That's the 8th, no? In this tournament. As another shot, this time left corner 3 for Aaron Ko. Last game he only scored 1. This time, with 2 minutes and 15 seconds in, naka 5 points na kagad si Aaron Ko. Enrique pulls up, can get it to go. Offensive rebound by Mark Gamboa. Mark looking, bounces it. Oh, basket will not count. But there's a foul away from the ball on Aaron Ko. That's going to be his first personal foul. But at least he was able to stop the 3-point shot, no? But 14 on the shot clock here for the black shirts. Martin going to work. Almost. And 1 play, but he'll head over to the line for a pair. So Jordia will be getting his first personal foul. 2 free throws dito for Martin Reyes. So Studio 300 is the second to the last, no, in terms of free throw percentage in this tournament, as they're averaging as a team 50.4% from the free throw line compared to Shuna McDavid 64.5%. That's the second best in this tournament. As he knocks down the second one. The charity is there for Martin Reyes. Gabriel passes it to Kyle Slough. Again, Kyle Slough, former NLEX Road Warrior. Of course, shout out to a close friend of mine, Kevin Alas, and of course, Junel Policarpio. Chu will fire a triple. No. Ball went out of bounds. Ball goes to the black shirts. Here comes Studio 300. Again, Studio 300 were in a 6-game winning streak at the start of this tournament. But in their last game, they got their first loss against Anthem Metro Shen. And that was a 6-point loss. Oh, 10. It's called for a travel. So ball goes the other way. 6 minutes and 10 remaining. Just a 1-point ball game in favor of Studio 300. And here comes Martin Reyes. Mark Gamboa looking, gives it here to 10. Reyes fakes. Reyes floats it up. Gets his own miss. Look at the effort of Martin Reyes. Persistency pays off. Now has 3 rebounds. Yao kicks it out. 3-second violation will be called as Gino Noel was caught ball watching inside the paint. Five minutes and 35 remaining. A 3-point lead in favor of Studio 300. Martin, are you kidding me, Martin Reyes? That is our energy play of the quarter, brought to you by Celsius Live Fit, empowering you to live fit and be your best self. Martin Reyes now has 7 points. But again, the free throws, yun ang kailangan i-improve talaga ng Studio 300. So imagine if they are, well, 50% from the free throw line is an okay number. But if they can improve on that, that will be much better because that will be deadly for them, or for their opponent rather. Gamboa, floater is up, can get it to go. Rebounded by Gabriel Chu. Look at the hustle of Alexander Tan. Ooh. Ooh. Niles Delau is down on the floor right now. And there was a foul on Alexander Tan. And he's kind of shaken up right now. Now, will he be able to... I believe he's going to be able to check in again. Got hit on the left eye. But at least he's up and good. That's a good sign because Kyle Slough actually is the second leading scorer in this tournament, averaging 27.8 points per game. Ayan, since may mandatory sub na tayo, we're already down to the 4 minutes and 45 second mark of the first quarter. We already did our mandatory substitution. At least makapagpahinga si Kyle Slough. But look at that. Just checked in, already making an impact is Jobet Ko. 10. Who gets it? Brian Go gives it here to Saber Tanhanko. Well, fire no good. Rebound by Wesley Contreras. Wesley gives it here to Ko. Ko will shoot. Only hits the front iron and then miss. Here comes Brian. Brian will fire. Great defense by Jobet Ko. Contreras dribbling it down. Right now, Studio 300 using a 2-3 zone defense, but Chong left wide open. Lucky break for Studio 300 as he misses. Here comes Giosia. Go. Gives it here to Chu. Tanhanko. Elbow jumper is no good. Rebounded by Eldridge Nang. Shuna McDavid. Again, they are 2-5 in this tournament. Of course, they want to improve their standing as Jobet Ko rattles home that long-distance two-pointer and cutting down the lead to just one. 10-9 is the score with 3 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. Saver. Baseline jumper. Can't get it to fall. Great transition defense here for Studio 300. Actually, Studio 300 is the top team in terms of points per game. They're averaging 75.7 points per game. Or sorry, that's the last, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, that's dead last. That's the 12th. No? So, they are number 1, but they're lowest on the points per game average as a unit because this team as a defensive team, that's their strong suit. As go, left corner 3, too strong. Great anticipation by Xavier Tanhanko. He was actually trailing that. And duty foul will be called on Jobet Ko. So that's going to be Jobet Ko's first personal foul. So 20 seconds on the shot clock dito para sa Studio 300. Gio gives it to Xavier. Tanhanko, wide open 3, too strong, but back-to-back point blank, wide open misses for Jervis 10. Contreras looking, gives it here to Chong. Kevin kicks it to Ko. In and out. Strong rebound. But wala pa. Hard drop for Mike Q. And Xavier Tanhanko will be shooting 2 free throws as he got fouled in the act of shooting. As Kevin Chong will be getting his first personal foul. As Xavier Tanhanko will be taking 2 free throws. A minute and 20 remaining here in the first quarter. It's just a 2-point lead in favor of Studio 300. Of course, Shuna McDavid wants to take down the top team in this conference. So nandun talaga yung gigil as a team as here comes Ko. Rebounded by Brian Go. Less than a minute to play in the first. Gio kicks it to Chu. That's a wide open triple. Hits the front iron and can't connect. But Tanhanko was a...
Kasi nagpapasa dito. Yun lang yung habol mo. Pero kung yan, nandun sa gitna yung ball. Sagad mo na dito sa safety. Kapag ka ganyan, edit lang. Kahit yung mga last 1 minute ng quarter. Connected, bro. Connected, bro. Reconectado.
Mic?
Reconectado. Yan, sabit ko. Kita daw yan. Alright, testing na.
Only scored 2 points. However, he got 7 rebounds, so that's his strong suit as a player, no, grabbing rebounds. And that's really important because grabbing rebounds is getting possessions for your team. And getting possessions just means you have an opportunity to score. Kyles almost went in on that one-footer, one-legged three-pointer. Gamboa asking for a pick. Gamboa, no good. Who gets it? Kyles. Chew, no. Ooh, last touch by Gino Noel. So ball goes the other way. Less than 7. Wide open triple. in the 5-minute mark of the first quarter, second quarter, may mandatory substitution tayo. And here comes Giosia. 3-point shot, or 3-point shot. No go. Rebounded here by Eldridge Nang. Contreras gives it here to you. Chong. Chong wide open 3. Rattles in and out and in and out. And rebound here by Studio 300. And for Studio 300, no, one of their strong suit are the rebounding department. They're averaging 55.6 rebounds per outing. Ooh, a miss there. And look at that battle for possession. Oh, foul will be called on Mike. And Mike was asking for a jump ball, but our referee saying that there was contact when they were fighting for that possession. And that's going to be his first personal foul. And so far in this ball game, wala masyadong difference in terms of the rebounding department. Studio 300 has 22 rebounds, while Shuna McDavid has 20. As there's a foul on Jobetko, that will be his second personal foul. Xavier. Floater is up and good for Xavier Tanhanko. So right now it's just a 2-point ball game. Good defense by Xavier Tanhanko. Xavier. Oh, I like what Mike you did there. He denied Xavier Tanhanko. And Mike, a very physical and energetic player for Shuna McDavid. And we have a timeout break here, ladies and gentlemen, with 3 minutes and 22 seconds remaining. Our score is 22-20. And there's a warning, ladies and gentlemen, on Studio 300 for delaying the game. After we just got back from the timeout break. So let's see, as back to the ball game, Xavier was able to draw a foul. So Mike Q got too physical there, and that's going to be his second personal foul. And this team, Studio 300, again, they're shooting 50.4% from the free throw line. And this guy, Xavier Tanhanko, he's the 9th best scorer in this tournament. That guy is averaging 21.4 points per game. Hindi lang yon, he's the 7th best rebounder in this competition. Rebounding the ball left and right 11.7 times per outing. So clearly one of the key factors for Studio 300 why they are the number 1 seed team in this competition. Nang. Making it look easy is Eldridge Nang. So 2 minutes and 43 remaining. 3-point lead in favor of Shuna McDavid. As Chu Gives it here to Jervis. Oh! And there's a whistle away from the ball. Oh, and that's going to be on Mike Yu again. That's going to be his third personal foul. And nasa penalty na etong shoe na McDavid. So that's going to be 2 free throws for Xavier Tanhanco. But right now, Studio 300 are only shooting, well, right now, 40%. They are now 4 out of 10 after Xavier Tanhanco made that first free throw. And yun. They are now 5 for 11, no? From the charity stripe. But Shuna McDavid wants to huddle it up as they want to talk it over with 2 minutes and 31 seconds remaining. We'll be back, folks, right after the break. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. That timeout break was brought to you by Exped Charcoal Socks, natural, organic, and odorless. So 2 minutes and 25 remaining, just a 1-point ball game. A good fake. Call with the take. Offensive rebound by Nang. Good defense by Tan. Jervis Tan being a rim protector here for Studio 300 is Gio Sia. Oh, good defense by Chong, like a brick wall. Etong si Kevin Chong, but Mike, no. Ooh. And there's a whistle on Jervis Tan. That's going to be his first. So Mikey will head over to the line for a pair. This is the third and fourth free throw pa lang ng Shuna McDavid in this ball game as they are now 2 for 3 after Mikey sank that first one. But on average, they're actually the second best free throw shooting team. Etong Shuna McDavid, they're averaging 64.5% from the charity stripe, and that's the second highest in the league. It's Jervis Tan. Gives it here to Gio. Gio. Right corner. 3 is up and good for Rand Chu. Ranchu last game scored 11 points, garnered 10 rebounds, a double-double performance, and hindi lang yun. He shot 44% from the field. That's going to be 2 free throws here for Wesley Contreras. And the foul was on Fergus Lau. That's going to be his first personal foul. So a minute and 31 remaining here in the first half. And this is a tied ball game at 26 apiece. As Chu kicks it out. Here comes Xavier Tanhanco. Xavier going to work. Airballs the perimeter jumper. Here comes Mike Yu. Look at the speed of Mike Yu. But the finish was off nga lang. Mike Yu is very aggressive every time he drives to the bucket. A saver got bothered by Eldridge Nang. Here comes Mike Yu again. Mike. Oh, what a move by Mike Yu! That is our offensive play of the quarter, brought to you by Boysen, the #1 paint. And we have another timeout break, folks. We'll be back right after this. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the 6th season of the Stallion Cup Expert Conference. The timeout break was brought to you by Boysen, Carrot Tap Room, Park Access, Celsius, and Exped. So it's just a 2-point favor of Shuna McDavid. With 40 seconds remaining here in the first half, Xavier Tanhanko looking, kicks it out. 3-point left corner three. It's no go, but offensive rebound by Ranchu. Again, last game, naka 10 rebounds yan si Ranchu. Xavier, up and under move is good. Xavier Tanhanko now with 8 points. Again, he's averaging 21.4 points per outing. Wesley kicks it. 3-point shot. Short for Kevin Chong. Fighting for the loose ball. Ko. No. And that is the end of the first half. We are tied at 28 apiece. So ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned lang. We'll have a halftime break. We'll be back right after this. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the start of the second half. Again, this is a tied ball game at 28 apiece. But so far, still anybody's ball game. Hindi masyado nagkakalayo in all of the stats that we have right now. As let's see if what will be the game plan of Studio 300 and Shuna McDavid in the remaining 20 minutes of action. Because like what I mentioned, Studio 300, they are the top team, so they are the team to watch out for. All eyes are on their team. So Shuna McDavid, after ending their 3-game losing skid with a win in their previous game, let's see, as Ranchu, long distance too. No, Jurtia with the rebound. As Kyles bounces it to Ko. Can't get it to go. Here comes Xavier Tanhanko. Xavier. Lau. Long distance too is good for Carlos Lau. Carlos Lau now with 14 points. And like what I mentioned, he's averaging 27.8. So he's on his way to his average. As a three-point shot is good for Gio Sia. And now, Studio 300 trailing this game by one. Or, sorry, they are up in this game by one rather. And right now, Studio 300. Oh, three-point shot is no good. Kyle Slough dribbling it down. Saber Tanangco. Oh. Oh, Wesley Contreras will be called for a foul, getting his first. But actually, Wesley Contreras is the second best player in terms of stealing the ball per game. He's averaging 2.8 steals per outing. One of the pesky defenders here of Stallion Cup 6 season. Ooh. Another foul, this time on Kyle Slough. That's going to be his first. So 7 minutes and 29 remaining here in the third quarter. Just a 1-point lead. Oh. And there's another foul. Oh, Jobetko. That's going to be his third personal foul. A lot of fouls here in the third quarter. As Martin, good defense, better offense for Martin Reyes. That is our Boysen offensive play of the quarter, brought to you by Boysen, the #1 paint. Kyles gives it there to Jobet. Oh, Kyle slicing the D. Wesley. Oh, nice fake, nice take. That's Saber Tanangco grabbing that rebound. Xavier. Oh, good defense by Jerk Yao. On the other end, Kyles was able to draw contact. That's going to be a pair. So Ranchu will get his first personal foul. And that's the first team foul for Studio 300. For those who are watching, again, the 6th season of the Stallion Cup Expert Conference brought to you by Boysen, Carry Tap Room, Park Access, Celsius, and Exped. Martin Reyes grabbing that rebound. Martin now has 4 rebounds. Again, he's averaging 15.5 rebounds per game. As Cheng Lai missing. Great defense by Mike Yu. And that's a breakaway layup for Kyle Slough. Making it look easy. Gio kicks it. Ranchu made one earlier, and he'll make one again. That's the second 3 for Ranchu. And now, Studio 300 up by 3 here, 36-33. Contreras will try to answer back, and he'll Wesley Contreras. And Xavier Tanangco. It's raining threes left and right and left here in AYSN Sports Center. Contreras gives it here to Jert. Jert, no look pass to Mike Yu. Mike. Oh, over Martin Reyes. fearless drive for Mike Yu. Less than 5 minutes to play here in the third quarter. And quick retaliation for Ranchu once again. Kyles looking, gives it here to you. Call. Free throw line jumper is up and good. Both of these teams are trading buckets right now. They are on fire. Both Studio 300 and Shuna McDavid. Martin spins short. Rand Chu. Oh, there was a whistle. That's on Wesley Contreras. That's going to be second personal foul and some substitutions here for both teams. And 14 on the shot clock for Studio 300. Xavier. Oh, last second pass there for GOC as he was going out of bounds already. Pero nakuha dito ng Shuna McDavid ang bola. Missed 3 for Cal Slough. And for those who don't know, Shuna McDavid is the second best team in terms of points from turnover. So every time nakaka-turnover yung kalaban nila, as GOC knocking down a triple again, they're capitalizing on those turnovers. They're averaging 18.4 points from turnovers per game. That's the second best in the league. A missed 3 nga lang doon for Eldridge Nang. Here comes Studio 300. Xavier. Oh, traveling will be called on Xavier Tanhanko. So, ball goes back to Shuna McDavid. Oh, almost a steal by Xavier Tanhanko, but Cal Slough was able to get it. Oh, what a move by Cal Slough! Cal Slough has been making highlights from the start of the tip-off up until now, as he now has 19 points. Long distance two is no good for Alexander Tan. Xavier. Pinoy step is up and good for Xavier Tanhanko. Xavier Tanhanko now with 13 points. Oh, that's going to be a travel on Mike Yu. He tried to be sneaky there, but wasn't able to get it. Two minutes and 25 remaining. 46-42 is the score. Gamboa. Kicks it. Xavier. Oh, no look pass to Fernandez for that easy deuce. Great find from Xavier Tanhanko. Soko. Less than 2 minutes to play. Here in the third quarter. Oh, and there's going to be traveling called by the referee. So ball goes the other way. 48-42 is the score with a minute and 36 remaining. And that is the 8th turnover for Studio 300. As Kyle Slough missing on that triple. Kyles hands it over. Ball went out of bounds. Ball stays with Shuna McDavid with 6 seconds on the shot clock.
6 seconds on the shot clock.
Chu. Step back triple. That will count. Airballs the 3. Oh, nakuha pa rin ni Gabriel Chu. Kyles. Wow. No good. Strong rebound by Jervis Tan. Here comes the black shirt. Saver. Spins. Oh, that's going to be a travel. That's going to be a travel. So back-to-back travels here for Xavier Tanhanko. .4 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. A 6-point lead in favor of Studio 300. As Kyles Lau knocking down a triple, decreasing the lead to 3, 45-48, and a steal. Kyles Lau, back-to-back triples with the celly. Kyles Lau is on fire right now, ladies and gentlemen. .12 seconds remaining here in the third. Xavier. Gamboa. 1 second game clock, shot clock differential. Gamboa. Oh. And our referee saying that will count for Jervis Tan. So at the end of the third quarter, it's a 2-point lead in favor of Studio 300. So ladies and gentlemen, we'll have a quick break. We'll be back right after this. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the start of the fourth and final quarter. Still anybody's ball game, but a 2-point lead in favor of Studio 300. So let's see who will take home the win here. Will Studio 300 bounce back from their previous loss, or will Shuna McDavid defeat the number 1 seed team? Oh, what a pass by Martin Reyes to Mark Gamboa. And now Studio 300 increasing the lead to 4, 52-48. Wesley gives it there to Kyles. Oh, that's going to be a foul on Gamboa. That's going to be his first personal foul. Kyles. Nang kicks it. Oh, what a pass to Jobet Ko. 52-50 ang score natin dito with 9 minutes remaining in the fourth and final quarter. As Cheng Lai knocks down a long distance heave. Enrique Cheng Lai now with 6 points. As Kyles, long distance 2, no go. Wesley, no again. Gamboa. Here comes Studio 300. Martin, almost an end one play, but he'll head over to the line for 2. So Gino Noel will be getting his second personal foul and some substitutions here for Shuna McDavid. Mike Yu and Jertiao is going to be checking in for Shuna McDavid. Martin Reyes in this ball game, he now has 12 points, 6 rebounds, and 1 assist. However, 5 lang ang lamang nila sa Shuna McDavid. So for Shuna McDavid, they still have a lot of time left in this ball game to bounce back. So let's see what will be the game plan for both of these teams. Contreras. Go. No good. Gamboa. Oh. Here comes Dirt. Contreras. Bounces it. And gives it back to Contreras. But almost a turnover, but Wesley was able to control the ball. Jobet. Jerk, long distance, 2-pointer, rattles it home. And actually, Jertiao was already going back to the other side of the court, even before the ball went in. Like Stephen Curry kind of celebration, but a long distance too. Good anticipation by Kyle Slav, fast break opportunity. Pero nakuha ni Enrique Chenglay. Great defensive mentality for Enrique. Enrique made one earlier. But lucky break for Shuna McDavid as he misses. Here comes Kyle Slough. Ooh. Blocking foul will be called on Mark Gamboa. And ladies and gentlemen, if you are inside the AYS at Sports Center, you can feel the intensity here. You can feel the you can see the physicality of all of these players. I mean, it's really physical here right now. And the referees are not going to be shy to blow their whistle. Kyles kicks it to you, Mike. Ko, no good. And Jertiao will go to the line for a pair. As the foul will be on Enrique Chenglay. As Jertiao will head over to the line for a 2. First shot is no good. Jertiao now only has 2 points. However, he has 6 rebounds and 2 assists. As he knocks down the second one, Xavier Tanhanko is going to be checking in again, this time for Alexander Tan. 6 minutes and 20 remaining here in the fourth and final quarter. $56-53 is the score. 3-point lead in favor of Studio 300. Xavier. Nice pass to Ranchu, but ball went out. Martin Reyes with a cleanup. Martin Reyes, 15 points, 7 rebounds, 1 assist. Kyles, step back 3. Perfect place at the perfect time. Jobet Go going to work. Now has 10. Still a 3-point ball game, folks. Both teams are going down to the haywire as Enrique, he was feeling it that time, however, he misses. Gabriel Chu passes it to Wesley. Wesley will fire a triple. Knocks down that. And he ties the game with 58 all. And we already crossed the halfway mark of the fourth and final quarter. Enrique tried to answer it back with a three-pointer of his own, but can't connect.
Substitution.
4 minutes and 35 seconds remaining here in the fourth and final quarter. And we are tied at 58 all. Who wants it more? Jerk bulldozing his way in and was able to draw contact. That's going to be on Ranchu. His second personal foul. And that's the 14th foul for Studio 300. That's the last foul to give for Studio 300. As Jertia will head over to the line for a pair. Shuna McDavid shooting 50% from the line here. However, on the other side, Shuna McDavid naman only committed one team foul so far. So they still have 3 more fouls to give. And we're in the dying minutes of the fourth and final quarter. 4 minutes and 26 remaining. Showing a well-disciplined defense itong ginagawa ng Shuna McDavid. Gio. He was feeling it that time. Gio Sia knocking down that three-pointer. Oh, ball went out of bounds already. Ball goes the other way. Four minutes remaining, 61-59. Gio. Oh, earlier I think the last shot of Gio Sia was a 2-point. I need to clarify that one. And there's a foul on Wesley Contreras. Okay, just clarified with the referee. The last shot of Gio Sia was indeed a 2-pointer. My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. That's why it's a 2-point ball game, okay? So I just want to correct it. It was a long distance too from Gio Sia earlier. And Gio Sia is starting to heat up right now. There's another foul. As Josh Fernandez will be getting his first personal foul. So 14 on the shot clock here for Studio 300. Sia. Martin gives it here to Rand. Rand, you don't want to leave him wide open! Because if Rand Chu has all the time in the world, he'll make you pay just like that. Lamang na ng limang Studio 300, 64-59. Jerk fakes the long distance too. Gives it there to Kyles. Kyles. Nice pass to Jerk. Yow, Jerk. Series of fakes. Hook shot is up and good for Jerk Yow, beating the shot clock buzzer. Cutting down the lead to just 3. Speaking of 3, less than 3 minutes remaining here in the fourth. Gio. Oh, that's going to be a shot clock violation. Studio 300 not aware of the shot clock. So ball goes back to Shuna McDavid. Kyles kicks it out. Long distance heave, no go. Here it comes. Oh! Blocking foul will be called on Jertiao. And that's the last foul to give ng Shuna McDavid. The next foul will send them also in the penalty. Actually, both teams are already in the penalty, technically. Two minutes and 12 seconds remaining here in the fourth and final quarter. As a miss shot for Mark Gamboa. Ooh. Stepped out of bounds. Ball goes back to Studio 300. And we have a timeout break called by Studio 300 with 2 minutes and 4 seconds remaining. Our score is 64-61. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the 6th season of the Stallion Cup Exped Conference. And we are down to the twilight zone. Last 2 minutes of this ball game. As a missed three from Saber Tanhanko. Shuna McDavid up by 3. Pascal Slau kicks it. Job it. No. Oh, ball goes to the black shirts. That was an opportunity for Shuna McDavid to cut down the lead. One minute and 28 seconds remaining here in the fourth and final quarter. 64-61. Gamboa kicks it. Ran Martin. No foul was called. Jert tapped it to Wesley Contreras. Kyles. They can cut down the lead by 1 here with a 2 or tie it with a 3. And Kyles Lau taking his time here. Kyles will drive. No! Rebound by Martin Reyes. Savior in transition. Oh, good retaliation defense. Giosia taking their time here. 10 seconds on the shot clock. 5 seconds. Gio. No. Strong rebound by Martin. No good again. That could have been a 2-possession ball game if Martin was able to sink that one in. Still a 1-possession ball game. The foul was on the floor. And that's going to be, I think the foul was on the floor. Yes, the foul was on the floor. So, and nasa penalty na etong Studio 300. So that's going to be 2 free throws for Kyles Lau. And there's 24.5 seconds remaining in this ball game. If Kyles missed this and Studio 300 gets the possession, wala na tayong shot clock. So Studio 300 needs to, Shuna McDavid needs to foul Studio 300 if Studio 300 will get the possession. And yun nga, Studio 300 will get the possession. So a quick steal or a quick foul, yun ang kailangan gawin dito ng Shuna McDavid. Oh, they're not fouling. They're not fouling. Oh, they stole the ball. They have 13 seconds. They're going to be giving it to Kyles Lau. 10 seconds remaining. Kyles can tie it with a 2 or take the lead with a 3. Mike for the lead. No! What a thrilling ball game, ladies and gentlemen. That is the final score, 64-62. A win by Studio 300, ladies and gentlemen. Stay tuned lang as we'll have a player of the game interview. We'll be back right after this. Welcome back, Stallion fans. Together with me is our boys and best player of the game with 11 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, Rand Chu. So, Rand Chu, what was your mindset coming into this ball game?
Me and my teammates, play hard lang kami. Because last game, medyo relax kami, natalo kami. This game, sabi ko, hindi na tayo pwede matalo. So, play hard lang. Whatever, sa end of the game, kung no result, happy kami doon.
And you already mentioned it. Actually, your first loss was your last game, no? So, in this tournament, what does it mean na yung talo nyo last game ngayon na panalo nyo next game nyo sa mga upcoming games nyo pa dito sa Stallion Cup?
Well, hopefully, actually, dapat complete kami. Yun lang, as a team, yun lang, complete lang sana kami.
Yun lang talaga, no? But I'm pretty much sure, Rand, may mga gusto kang i-shoutout sa mga nanonood sa ating YouTube Live.
Yes, thank you sa organizer, Buki, Bob, sa lahat ng organizers. Thank you for my teammates. Yun lang.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, our voice and best player of the game, Ranchu. So stay tuned lang because we still have 2 more games in the Stallion Cup Exped Conference. We'll see you guys in our next game. Congrats.